Alright. I should be back on your screens now, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for the disruption in service. Let me just update that so people don't get the wrong idea. Alright, everyone happy now? Everyone in 1080? Everyone look good? Good shit. Alright. Alright, first of all, turn that off. Evening, Viking. Badger, you've got to do retake your position. You see, that's the thing, Viking. I don't actually give a shit. like I wasn't even trying. If I was trying, I would have been on the server every day and lighting shit up. I don't give a shit. Words are very unnecessary. No, we don't have fuel. We're good on fuel. You see that now? Honestly, man, I don't care. Because I know that in the future that leaderboards is going to become irrelevant because you're going to have to spend XP for things to happen, right? So I haven't got myself into the headspace where I have to be competing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying you have. I'm not saying you have. And if people want to have a bit of fun with it, I'm all good with it. But like, yeah, I'm just not interested. Yeah, that leaderboard is irrelevant to me. Deleting it for CENTCOM. Oh, that's gonna piss people off. We had someone leave the server yesterday because we disabled hot starts. What are you gonna be like when you disable the fucking leaderboard, dude? Yo, yo. Who the hell's that? Oh, that's Hot Wheels. Okay. She's not come up on data link for some reason. She scared the crap out of me. I'm a third, despite skills. I love that so much, dude. Yeah, no problem, Max. Why I was running 1440 last night. Why didn't you say something last night when I was streaming armor? I would have swapped it over. I mean, I was kind of in a firefight when you joined, but I would have done it for you. It would have been no big deal. I was on my laptop. Ah, okay. Right, we're gonna go for this this SA22 right here. Turn in. Get this guy. Bit of power going. Uh, thing I found odd was that on the podcast with Deepak the other day, he was talking about how great walking around outside your aircraft would be for immersion. So I'm so perplexed by the hot start then. I don't know, dude. Like, he's entitled to his opinion. You know what I mean? And he was respectful. You know what I mean? I might not agree with what he said, but he was respectful. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Like I said to Indy last night, I don't understand how it was a surprise because it was never something that was hidden. It was always something we said it was going to happen. So I don't know. I guess he's PGM2. All right, turning in. Zappa 1-2 Magnum times 4 SA22. Coming out of burner. Switch that.
Cover 1-1, switching African to CTAF, button 5, see ya.
All right. We'll head west. Hey, Danby. Good to see you. My chat's going nuts today. Holy shit. Yeah, again. SOS is killing you, yes? What? Yeah. I've updated. I honestly can't tell the difference between what we had before and what we have now. Like it's still like it at the higher volumes, it's still yeah, piercingly loud for some reason.
Down to 1, airway times 2, shoulders.
I don't know. Did my harms hit anything? Adds B says no, so yeah, probably not.
Down to 1, Winchester, RTB to upper candle.
Right. Figure where we are and where we're going. Afrikanda's just to the left, so we'll come left. 240, I guess. Should do it. Let's get Indy. I thought I thought 1.0 had the ATIS at all the airfields. I don't see no ATIS, dude. I don't see it. What's going on? You lied. Didn't push it. Oh, that's helpful. Okay. Uh, 2-8. Well, I guess she seems to be coming in on 2-8, so we'll see. I'll prep for 2-8, and then it's 275 degrees. See, no one reads. No, I'm just going by what you said. You told me it was being pushed. But I'm falling out the sky. I need to get low. My airspeed. I'm at full throttle. My airspeed is not happy. Alright. Alright, 30,000 should be good. Should have enough thrust. She may be going for an overhead brake. I don't know. We'll see. Zappa 1-2 switching over to Afrikander Seat Tough. See ya. Oh shit, hang on. 4, 1. There you go. Afrikander traffic, Zappa 1-2 inbound. Gonna be making a overhead brake to the left for runway 28.
Group 1-1, initial 28.
Alright. I don't know. We can keep going this way. I need to set a waypoint up for Afrikander, so I don't have to keep doing this. Equals had one too many that night out. It looked good to me, dude. I mean, if SRS is delayed, SRS is delayed, but it looked good when you guys showed it off. It looked really good. Having all of the airfield information. Turn the speed down. Lights are coming up. Also gonna stand by the jammer. And I can't see the runway. Get below the clouds. See, this is the kind of weather I was expecting on Saturday.
Afrikander traffic, Group 1-1, base, gear, stop 28.
Ah, yes, screechingly loud. I was expecting lots of clouds with maybe some gaps and maybe a convenient gap over the range, but no, what we got was a fucking cloud of fucking a blanket of cloud, just continuously. Alright, I still don't see the runway. And because Alex isn't on data link because she's in a Harrier, I can't see her, so alright, we're just gonna keep descending below the clouds.
Altitude. Altitude.
Little bit of power. Aha! I think I see it. Well, I see the power plant. It's over there. Alright. Alright, let's see if the countermeasures. Based up master bombs off. Radar will do its own thing. Lights are on. Okay, we're good. Yeah, we need to hurry up and finish this campaign, boys. Afghan awaits.
Africana traffic, Rebel 1-1 clear of 28.
I love the fact she embraces that call sign. It's so good. I don't know. I don't know if she was given that call sign or if she just did it herself because she's like, that kind of person. But either way, it's so good. I love it. Just she seems like the kind of person that would do that herself, as opposed to somebody else doing it. Alright. 275 is what we're aiming for. Radar. Alright. .275, and I'm at. I can't read. Oh shit, the magnetic eye. So it's actually probably. It's probably 260.
Africana traffic time 21 inbound landing runway 28 straight in 30 miles.
Africana traffic, Zappa 12, initial runway 28. Three 300 knots, get down. Let's try and get power. Traffic and traffic. Zap out 1-2 base gear final runway 28. Oh, I'm a little fast. It's fine. This F-16, I just cannot get my head around the AOE on this F-16. Everything else about it I love, but the AOE I just can't seem to get along with it when I'm landing. I just kind of have to wing it. It just doesn't seem to want to behave itself. I don't know if it's me or if it's... But, after kind of traffic, zap out 1-2 runway vacated.
Africa the traffic count 2-1 on final runway 28.
Very nice, very nice. You guys use the DCS route crew? When I remember it's there, I do. But yeah, Africander's a really good one, really nice little airport. It's pretty sweet. And obviously, I'm rocking. It's a completely fictional skin, but I'm rocking the Spitfire D-Day livery. So, but yeah, there's some really nice little airports on this map. Rovaniemi's nice as well, but it's weird, that airbase. Like the taxiways are...
Africa the traffic count 2-1 will stay on clear back.
There he is. Yeah, I had a bit of a float at the runway.
And then
That's probably why he was able to stop a lot quicker than I was, because I floated a little bit at the threshold. I'm just gonna pull over here, I think. Alright, line lights off, parking brake coming on, and ejection seat disarmed. Let's go up again and do the same thing. We didn't hit anything the first time. But never mind. Yeah, like I can't do F11 because it's disabled because some people are doing naughty things with it. But it is very much like a World War II-esque base, isn't it? Very cool.
Refueling complete.
So kind of like it kind of give you like the ability to spectate, like it give it like a free camera so you can move around and spectate. But people were using it to do naughty things, like figure out where the bad guys were. So they disabled it, which really sucks because I didn't do it. I didn't use it for that. I used it to take photographs and just bug hunt and stuff. But whatever.
Rearming complete.
This is why we can't have nice things. Alright, we're good. That's gonna come on, that's gonna come off. Africana traffic, Deadpool 1-1. Correction. Zappa 1-2, taxi runway 28. Looking at me, looking at him. Dumpy! Thank you for the raid, my dude. Welcome in. Welcome in, raiders. Hope everyone's doing well. How was your stream, Dumpy? Hope it was good. We're just doing a bit of F-16 and a bit of Seed right now on Panther Den. Be enjoying the Fulcrum. You know what, dude? I have the Fulcrum. I bought it, but Panther Den won't let me fly it. So, and I don't have any interest in flying it on single player. And I can't play it in any other multiplayer service because Panther Den is broken DCS for me. Like, it's the sad state of affairs. But yeah, someday I'll be on a map where they'll let me fly the MiG-29, and I'll learn it then. I'm lost. Okay, no, I know where I am. Africana traffic, Zappa 1-2, taking runway 28 for departure to the east. Let's roll.
Altitude. Altitude.
The burner. Sort my trim out. Coming right. PD, but we are red fighting blue. Dude, that would be so much fun. We need a lot more red 4 modules though to be able to make that work. I think like the MiG-29, the MiG-21. I don't think would be enough. I think we would need some more modules for that. Alright, Dampy, take it easy, dude. Thanks for the raid again. Have a good night. So after learning the F-18, how is it to fly the F-16? They're very similar in how they operate, dude. Like they're very similar. The big thing is just the way the F-16 displays information. It's obviously a little different, you know. But the am I still in there? Am I still in? I'm still in the air to ground mode. That's why. It's like, why have I got my hat up? Yeah, it's just the way the F-16 displays information, and you know, this thin. Obviously, the F-18 doesn't have this thin, but it's not difficult to fly. And it's like 2 or 3 switches to start it up. It's not difficult at all.
African, the traffic, talent flight taxi, runway 23.
Not difficult at all, my friend. Definitely worth a try. All right. So yeah, for those of you who just came in with Dampy, this is Panther Den. If you don't know what Panther Den is, it's red versus blue PV dynamic campaign at the moment set on the Kola terrain. So it looks a bit of a mess, but you once you know what you're doing, it's quite easy to decipher. So we start off over here. We start off on the Finland and Norway, with red basically right up on us. They'd invaded, and it's a little bit like Grey Flag, but at the same time it's not, in that you have to go and capture zones and push the front lines forward. 4 phase lines, Alpha through Delta. Alpha was mainly a naval campaign with oil platforms and stuff, and then you've got Bravo through Delta, which was all land based. And we've been fighting this campaign for the last year or so. It's been a tough slog. We've had high digit SAMs, modern SAM systems, and lots of red air, and yeah, it's been a slugfest. But we're coming to the end of the campaign, and in the next couple of weeks, we're going to be making the transition over to another map.
African, the traffic, talent flight taking runway 28 for departure.
We're going to be going to Afghanistan. I'm going to be doing some coin over in Afghan. So if you guys have got the Afghanistan map and you guys have been waiting for a good multiplayer server to play it on, yeah, you won't have long to wait. In the next couple of weeks, Afghan's going to be up on the Panther Den server. So if you guys are interested, want to keep up to date on when that's coming out, join the Discord, and yeah, we hope to see you in there when it launches. I've just realized I'll have to update that. I'll have to update that command once we switch over to Afghan. We won't be on EU comm anymore. All right. this off. It's off. Switch the jammer back on. Countermeasures as well. Cool. Red Air must be asleep, or either that or the Cuzzy's out of aircraft, one of the two. Present for Afghan and PD. Dude, they've Indy and Heartbreaker have shown off some of the stuff that they've got planned. Honestly, like, I'm not saying this because they're my friends, but like, I think people's heads are going to be blown off by what they've done. Like, some of it is mind-boggling what they've done. Yeah, like Indy was showing me some of the was showing me like what he's been doing over the last couple of weeks with like figuring out where all the like the fobs and the cops and the outposts and all that are going. Most of which, by the way, aren't on the Afghan map, like by default. Like, it's unbelievable the amount of detail they've got into. Like, people are going to be blown away.
African traffic town flight, clear for airspace, pushing vertical.
I can push button 2 now on that. Don't need that. The insurgency system is pretty unique as well. Like, you guys are going to love the insurgency system. What are we doing on fuel? Fuel's good. So much cloud cover. It's crazy. Struggling to get above it. Like I was above it before and I was falling out of the sky, so yeah. We might just have to accept that we're gonna have to fly through some clouds. Let's go ahead and turn steer point. Right, so on the hunt for SA-22, guys. What are these scary looking things right here? These things are not fun. Well, they are fun, but they're not fun at the same time. This is added in by the Coven Hill Acid Pack, and they're proven to be quite dangerous on Panther Den because of how we've got the AI tuned. For those who don't know, Panther Den has Skynet integrated air defense script incorporated into it for both blue and red, so the SAMs behave very differently to what they would behave in stock DCS or on other servers. They're very smart, and sometimes they can be very, very devious, especially if you don't know that they're there. They'll not switch on until you're basically right over the top of them, and then you've got no chance. So you've got to be on your guard when you fly on Panther. Then there's always a surprise waiting for you. Get this on. So we're working Charlie right now, boys and girls. So we've got the Talon guys in F-18s. Looks like they're doing strikes around Charlie because Charlie's really the only thing we got left. We've secured Alpha, we've secured Bravo, and Delta's all secure down the south. So it's really just this lot we've got left, and maybe a few others that we haven't discovered yet that we need to clear out. So I'm just doing seed, clearing out whatever's left of their air defenses in the area. But he's trying to. The SA-22s make it difficult. So I guess we'll just get to the waypoint, and then we'll just chill out and let the autopilot just orbit us, and then we'll just shoot at anything that pops up on the hard. We'll let the guys do their thing. Talonflight, are you guys on a strike mission? Or are you guys doing something specific?
Talonflight is inbound for across Ski Park and Disc 65.
Copy. So they're going for these two right here. So all these zones, guys, that you see, like Hero Factory, armored factory, infantry training camp. They're not just named that for the hell of it. They do that task. So nothing is just spawned in Panther Den. The AI, like the red AI and the blue AI, um have to use resources and actually build them, right? So you'll see when we destroy, well, you would have saw, you might not see it anymore, but when we blow stuff up, like when we capture airfields and we blow like buildings up to capture them, if we don't capture them straight away, the red AI will move back in and you'll see cranes pop up and you'll see them rebuild these structures that we've blown up. So yeah, everything here on the map that has a function. The boneyard, for example, right here. I don't think it's enabled right now. Let me check. Is it enabled? Boneyard is enabled. Okay. So the boneyard, basically, it uses wrecked aircraft to help speed up the regeneration of new aircraft. So until we capture that, the AI is getting, red AI is getting aircraft at a slightly increased rate because it's using all of the aircraft we've shot down to build new ones, like, spare parts and stuff. So it's quite unique in the way Panther Den does its AI and how it generates units. It's not just, oh, we'll just spawn this out of nowhere and take you by complete surprise. No, for a red aircraft to take off or a fixed wing red aircraft to take off, it needs somewhere to take off from. It won't just spawn in midair. So the only place they'll have to launch red air right now is somewhere. I'm not entirely sure where it is these days, but it's somewhere in here. There's a Kuzi aircraft carrier because we've taken all the air bases on land. So if you guys haven't been on PD, if you guys are new to the stream and you haven't been on Panda Den before and you've never experienced it, I highly recommend it, especially if you have Cola already. Oh, SC22. See what I mean? Like that wasn't there and it's just popped up. Let's get off autopilot. That's what I'm on. Let's get a bit of speed. Lots of speed. Zappa 1-2 Magnum ×4 SA22. Correction, make that ×2 on SA22 and ×2 on SA15. Oh, there's a crazy amount of shit.
Counter.
Time to run away.
Caution. Caution.
Ooh. Did you guys disable F6 as well? Like, have you guys completely disabled that, or have they just shot all that stuff down already? Fuck. That's big. So we're not really bothered about killing them, guys, as long as we suppress them enough that they don't interfere with what Viking and McGee are doing. Let's see what these guys. Some low-level shenanigans by McGee. Don't crash. You want TV. Oh, what's he doing? Viking has a 2,000 pounder. That means someone's about to fuck around and find out, I think. Oh, triple hit. Yeah, no, I'm quite happy up at 24,000, thank you. I'm less likely to be killed up here. And I've stopped fucking around with the SE-22s. Make sure we're going the right way. Come left a little bit. Come right, rather. So yeah, guys, we launched four horns, and we didn't get a single hit. That should tell you exactly just how vicious this AI is, and it's not a joke. Yeah, we didn't get a single kill out of that. I think if you put me in the same situation on, say, another server, any other server, I think we would have scored at least one hit with the default AI. That's my opinion. But yeah, Afghanistan's gonna shake it up, guys, because at the minute we kind of have the way the phase lines work, right? It's east to west. Oh, sorry, west to east. Right, it goes one way. But Afghan's gonna completely change the game. It's gonna completely change the game. It's gonna completely mindfuck people. I don't know if I can say what specifically that means, but I'm gonna err on the side of caution and say no and not tell you guys anything else than that. But it will mindfuck people.
Down to 1 payaway times 2 AAA and SA-13.
Right. So when we land at Afrikander, I think after we land at Afrikander, I think we'll try and maybe do some Apache. Get this far.
Talon 2 is Winchester and RTB to Afrikander.
Sounds like a plan. Maybe a Chinook. Of course, as well, guys, you also have like taskings and stuff, so you can go in here and join tasks, and you get XP from that. I'm not doing that because the XP isn't really implemented in a system yet. But the more tasks you do, the more XP you get for completing tasks. And eventually you'll have to spend that XP to get things like EI escorts. So we can request escorts, caps and jammers, and we request ISR. And eventually we'll have to spend XP to do that. But right now it's not turned on. So right now it's just kind of a bragging rights for some people. Who are not strangers to this chat. How are we doing? Yeah, maybe we should start descending 60 miles.
Down to 1, Chester, Hardy BF, Recover.
We don't have fuel. Fuel is okay. Right, let's get this off. Jammer's coming off. Lights are coming on. Can't imagine it's safe. It's on. I think we'll just do a straight in this time, guys. Cut down on the procrastinating. Get back up in the air. I'm going to tweak this to 260 because it was more like 260 when we were coming in before. So I'll do that. We're about on course. Get underneath this cloud so I can see the runway. There it is. I think.
Altitude. Altitude.
Looks like it. We'll just go down to 2000 radar. the speed back. Africano traffic, Zappa 12 inbound straight in, runway 28 full stop, Africano. Ooh. This cloud base is a nightmare. Just making sure that is. Looks like it. Alright, fine. We'll descend even more. Make sure we're well and truly underneath the cloud this time. There you go. 1500 feet is probably as low as I want to get. Yeah. Africana traffic, Zappa 12, long final runway 28. Yeah. At least I think that's the one way. It looks like it, although textures haven't loaded in yet. Analyze gears down. What's the wind doing? Turn this off. Ooh. Right. I'm starting to get a little paranoid. This is not the runway. It looks like it. Oh shit, it's not. Okay, that's probably why. It's not the runway. That's not the runway. Going around. That looked like the runway. Fuck.
Zappa 1 won't go around, that is a field.
That is indeed not a runway. My bad. That is dangerous, man. That looks like a runway. I just assumed the Texas hadn't loaded in. Like, that looks like a runway though, right? Like, if I hadn't checked, I would just thought the text just hadn't loaded. Right. Okay, I think I could see the actual runway. Yeah, I just thought the text just hadn't loaded, dude. Like, it's a good thing I checked the F10 map, because I was starting to get paranoid. Where is Mickey and the other guys? Alright, there. I can still make it in. Right, now I see the actual runway. Okay. I don't care. That was looking like a nice approach as well. I'd actually got my AOA the way I wanted it. Trying to get my trim sorted out again. It's all out of whack. Yeah, am I not supposed to? Because like obviously in the Hornet you're meant to. Maybe maybe it's because I'm trimming manually, or am I supposed to just let the jet do it? Like, oh, I need to. Because obviously in the Hornet, you're always trimming when you're on AOA, right? So let's bring the speed down. Yeah, no trimming the AOA in the Falcon. Alright. I'm gonna have words with Spectre, dude. Like, he needs to stop making this shit look so good.
Bingo. Bingo.
It does it all magically smiling with talent and Crete. Yeah. Is this where you go, hi, see? You mocked me, but it actually came out with something good. Right. Well, I've already been fucking with the trim, so I should. So are you saying I should just let the aircraft do its own thing? Is that what you're saying? After I've fucked with it? Or should I reset the.
Africa, the traffic tower 2-1 inbound landing runway 28 straight in 25 miles.
Well, hang on. The FOV on the top E bracket is for the 16. Top E bracket? What are you talking about? I get proper paranoid, you know, in the F-16 because I feel like it's falling out the sky. Like, I don't know, and it didn't seem to be doing anything. Like the like, do I just like maintain the velocity vector where I want it, and the aircraft will do it by itself? Is that what you're saying? 'Cause it doesn't feel like it. Like, it doesn't feel like that's what's happening. Maybe it's because I fucked with the trim already and it's screwed it, but. Like, see what I mean? Just keeping that velocity vector in the same place doesn't seem to do anything. Like, I don't know. Alright. Get off there. Africana traffic, Zappa 1-2 runway vacated. Right. Well, we haven't killed anything, despite launching 8 harms at those SA-22s. We haven't killed anything yet. That, my friends, is about to change because we're hopping in an Apache. Right. Dude, I'm gonna have to read that manual. Megan, I'm gonna have to read that manual, dude. Yeah. Like I just assumed, oh, you know, E bracket, put the velocity vector in the bracket, job done, right? How it works in the Hornet. But you guys are saying it's a little more complex than that from the looks of it. So yeah, I'll have to do a bit of reading, I guess. Anyway, let's switch over to the Apache. That same goes on top of the E bracket. Fuck. Okay, well, more you know. I guess which, hang on a minute, let's make sure I've got the right area first. That one, right? So stick that right in the middle. And then it really doesn't matter where I take off from. I guess we'll just take off from here. Right, now you boys have been hitting this a bit, so I'm just gonna take like a non-meme build. Take some radars. As long as you get the FPM on top of the E bracket, it auto trims. Dude, that blows my mind. Why isn't the Hornet like that then? They're like they're of like the same generation. Why have I got to fuck around with trimming the Hornet, but not but not in the F-16? Why couldn't they just do that in the F-18? Oh my god. Anyway, controls up. Actually, we will fuck around with this. Normally I wouldn't, but the server, it's getting darker earlier on the server these days, so oh, that's way too bright. It's better. Okay, turn that off. Sure to do.
Fixed wing. 10 o'clock. Searching.
So what you're saying is, McGee, the F-16 is superior to the Hornet, is what you're saying. Because it is smart enough to be able to trim itself. It doesn't need no pilot. I will not agree with that. Dude, Indy is sitting somewhere and his head's just exploded. All right, I'm telling you right now. No, 18 is better because I trust the pilot not to be a pillock. Suppose it depends on your point of view. Ugh. You guys aren't using laser guided bombs, are you? So I don't have to worry about laser code deconfliction. Boys back in town. Let's edit this preset. just finished the last sortie of the night, huh? All right, man. Well, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the shenanigans. Give it that. Give it that. Can I remember what the sent 256. Cool. Right, so we can now do this. Sure, I see that. And then we can come down. D-Link. Resets. Enter. There we go. Sweet. Cool. Now aligned. Which means we can now go to route, direct, waypoint 1. Think to me if you want to buddy layers. We can try. I mean, I'll just be on box down at 1688. We can try. Sounds like fun.
Fixed wing, 10 o'clock. Searching.
Copy.
You set up the data link and Panther Den.
Setup complete.
We've been messing with it. Like me and Indy, obviously we fly the Apache quite a lot on the server, and so does McGee and stuff. But we now really got to the point where we figured out fully how it worked. Like the videos that Wags did, like I don't know. I don't think they were very good at explaining it myself. But people have been mucking around with it. I know Calabar was messing around with it last week, so maybe he said he was going to pull up a guide or something to help people set it up on Panther Den. So maybe we'll have that in a couple of weeks. Right, what's the wind doing? Alright, so we need to come off to the left. Oh, that's so much nicer. It doesn't feel so twitchy. That last patch really fixed that. I like it. Alright. Yeah, man, I like last week when I was flying this, I felt like I felt so bad. I was like, wow, like am I that bad in the Apache these days? But no. Turns out it was just the yaw being glitchy. And I still don't like how much it crabs. Like you line the ball up in the box and it just crabs so bad and it drives me crazy. I'd rather just fly untrimmed, honestly. I'd rather just fly nose to tail. Like I don't know, like maybe I'm just being too maybe my expectations are just too high, but I would have thought, I mean, how long's the Apache been out now? 2, 3 years? maybe a little bit longer. I would have thought the flight model would be at the point where it's done. There's nothing else needed to be tweaked with it. You know what I mean? Like, the fact they're still fucking around with their flight model 3 or 4 years after release, it's just crazy. Oh. I think the main rotor's OP. I don't know. I mean, obviously I don't fly the Apache for real, so I guess the best people to ask for that would be the likes of Casmo and Helgato. You know what I mean? They would probably be the best people to ask whether or not the main rotor's behaving right. But it's whether or not they can talk about it. That's kind of the thing, you know. Especially Helgato, because I think he's still flying the Apache for real. Darkstar Zappa 1-2 Boogie Dope.
Zappa 1-2, clean.
Sweet.
Fixed wing.
Can you post a link? You can try do it. I don't know if it'll let you, but you can try. If it doesn't, I'll just stop you from being banned or whatever. I got that. Let me see. Oh, dude. All right. I'm gonna keep that open. I'm gonna watch him when I finish. When I finish the stream. Yeah, I got that link, Rocks. I don't know if it's showing up for anybody else, but I got it. Wait, so is he an Apache pilot in training, or is he an actual pilot? Like, has he got his wings? Shows it's deleted by mod. Right. Well, I'll tell you what I will do. Is I shouldn't have that such restrictions. For those of you who are wondering, there you go. I'll have to have a look at Botrix and see if I can figure out how to permit people. Oh, so he's an IP. Okay, that makes sense. Did you guys have you guys seen that new series that started up on Geographic, the one about the U.S. Navy's T-45 training squadrons? I'll have a look, Miguel. Like, I honestly kind of turned that bot on, but I haven't really messed with it. I kind of just left it as default. You guys need to check that shit out. Like, me and Indy watched through of a Discord the other night. We were just chilling out in Discord, and it was like, oh, come and watch this. I've got this. So we started watching it, man. And like all of the shit that you see me and Indy and the CVW1 guys do in the T45. Like, it was crazy watching it happen for real. Like, all of the stuff that, you know, we do in a CVW1 that people think are, you know, just being really crazy about, they actually do it. It's crazy. We're like two little school kids. Definitely worth a watch. Cosmo speaks highly of Broadmeck. That's good. I mean, I'm not like a, you know, I don't watch Helgado on Twitch, and I don't watch Cosmo either. Like, you know, I don't I'm not subscribed to their channels or anything. I just know that they were Apache and Kiowa pilots at one point. So I'll definitely give Bradmick a try though. You know, if he's active, if he's still actively flying and is able to talk about this stuff, then yeah. Cool.
African traffic tower 21 taking 1110 for departure.
Right. Let's get that going. Actually, we'll get the vids going as well. Do that.
Aircraft's armed. And deslaving.
Yeah, it's a little off, but you know, we'll do. Still active. Cool. Yeah, I'll definitely check them out. Especially if he's got some decent stuff on the data link, right? Because like I say, the Wags' stuff, I don't know, man. Like, there's something about Wags' presentation style that I just don't learn from it, you know. So maybe it's maybe Broadmake will have a different effect. I'm one of these people where you can sit there and you can show me how to do something, and I just will not take it, and I've got to be able to do it myself. And it doesn't matter how many times I go through it with Wags, I just do not take it in for some reason. So maybe it's just the way he explains it. I don't know. So we shall try it with Bradnick, see what we get with him. Yeah, I'll give him a try, Rox, definitely. You know, because the data link is definitely something I want to learn on the Apache. Like I think it's the only thing I've got left on the Apache to really learn how to use. Like everything else I'm pretty good with. Or at least know enough to make me dangerous with it, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to say I know everything down cold, but I know enough to make me dangerous with it. Right. Map. I'm thinking, boys, we go here and we use this as cover. I don't know.
Zappa and Talon, which side are you heading to?
Zappa 1-2 is going to be heading to the FARP that you guys were striking just earlier on.
Copy, I'm heading for the broadcast station to your right.
Oh, Roger.
Fixed wing, 10 o'clock. Searching.
There was a way. Ah, crap. Alright. I thought that might give me the coordinates, but it doesn't. See, I'm sure there's a way of being able to set a waypoint just using the map cursor. But if there is, I don't know how to do it, which is what I meant by I know enough to be dangerous, but I don't have those stuff down cold. So we'll just have to fly there manually and just take it from there, I guess. Point, add, cursor. That's what I figured. That's what I figured. So point, add, waypoint, and then you put the cursor where you want it, right? And then you press. Then you press, but it doesn't seem to want to do it that way. But whatever. It's all good. I don't think that's gonna work anyway. It's not as high as I thought. We might be able just to get behind these trees right here, because we're actually pretty close now, to be fair. Can I do a quick scan? See, scope the shit out of that. There's probably a way of doing it with the cursor, but I just haven't done it right. So again, something I'm gonna have to look up, because it'll bug me if I don't. Right. So I don't want to be too close to those trees in front, but I don't want to be too close to the trees to my right either, so. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm gonna keep myself reasonably stable. There you go. Right, that'll do. Bring the power up.
Roger. D-slave.
Bit more power. Oh, overtalk, overtalk, overtalk. Dude, I barely moved my throttle and it overtalked me. There we go. Ordinarily, I wouldn't overtalk the rotor, but I don't want to fuck around. I just want to shoot something.
And slave. Empty slaved.
Alright. Yeah, we
Tracking target.
definitely want to get rid of that.
Hellfire's up.
Rifle.
Engaging.
Zappa 1-2 rifle triple A. Definitely don't want to get any higher.
Good effects on target. Roger. D-slave. And slave. D-slave. And slave. I'm D-slaved. Blazing.
Zappa 1-2 rifle triple A.
Roger. Engaging. Blaze. Target destroyed.
9 o'clock. Searching.
And slave. I'm D-slaved. Blazer on.
Going to perf. Oh, I know, dude. I was just being mechanic,
Blazers off. I'm D-slaved.
trying to get myself in a position where I can actually see these guys. Let me.
And slave. I'm D-slaved. Roger. D-slave.
Move out.
Blazer on. Engaging.
Rifle.
Blaze. Those are good hits. Roger. D-slave. Blazing. Roger. Engaging. Blaze. Target destroyed.
Gravity switch. Oh. Yeah, for some reason it's not giving me that. Right. Stop blinding me with shit. There you go.
Slaving. D-slave. Target acquired. Blazer on. Blazers off.
We don't have any hot. Do we have any friendlies in this zone? No. Alright. So in that case, it's tossed out.
Engaging. Those are good hits. Slaving. D-slaving. Slaving. I'm D-slaved. And slave. D-slave.
There's something there, I think.
Roger. D-slave. And slave. I'm D-slaved.
I'm going to assume those guys are dead. Because he's not picking them up. Alright. We'll do.
Roger. D-slave. Slaving. I'm D-slaved. Roger. I'm D-slaved. Slaving. I'm D-slaved.
Oh, good news. It's clear. Okay, so we just need someone with a Chinook to come and cap it. Oh, McGee. If you think you can handle the power and the raw speed of the Chinook.
Talent 2-1 melee times 2 enemy armor.
I hear that grin on his face. He was smiling. I know for a fact he was. Alright, let's
I have a hammer and I'm not ready to use it.
You haven't got the balls. Right. Guess we'll just go and chill out, keep the zone from being recapped by red until somebody can come and cap it.
Fixed wing. 5 o'clock. Searching.
Until someone can come in a Chinook, which should be. Oh, look! There's Mickey! I see you!
Slaving. Deslave.
Propeller? According to George, you're in a propeller aircraft. Right.
It's only slightly modified, officer.
Slaving. Deslaving.
It's not that I don't trust the F10 map, it's just that I don't trust the F10 map. So it might say it's clear, but I don't believe it. Like, I'm gonna keep my gun was just to be safe.
Dewast.
Talent 2-1 melee times 2 enemy armor.
How much fuel we got? Alright. Indy, you wouldn't like to come and help us cap this, would you? We need a logic helo. McGee's busy, and I'm obviously, here. So you wouldn't like to hop in a Black Hawk or something and bring some crates and have cap this place? Can't play the minute, sorry. You suck, dude. You suck. Guess we'll just have to wait for McGee and hope he doesn't crash on his way to us. Plus, I'm not allowed to help you guys. What do you mean you're not allowed to help? I'm not asking you to cheat. I'm asking you to jump in a Black Hawk and come and get us. Come and cap. I'm not asking you to cap it through console command.
Fixed wing. 3 o'clock. Searching.
You can only reinforce zones in Seesaw. That's crazy, dude. You know what I mean? I've literally cleared the zone. There's nothing else for you to possibly help me with apart from cap it. Like, hey, concentrate on where I'm flying. I'll end up in the trees if I'm not careful. So we got 3 Hellfires, rockets left if we need them. I can't take the credit for all this. Zerk and McGee, I think, knocked out all of the AAA last time they were up here. So it was really just a few armored vehicles and 2 AAA left that I needed to kill. Like, I think all of the nasty stuff that could have shot me down was already dead. So can you take a picture for the EUCOM of the map? When able, no rush. I mean, I can do it now. What specifically do you want? Do you just want the whole map, or you just want Charlie? Just the final zones? All right. Make sure I'm not crashing. Right, I'm good. All right. Print screen. Do you want to back?
Talon 2-1 random times 2 SA-22.
What? That was me switching from the F10 map back to my Apache, that lag, if that's what you're talking about. Yeah. All right. I don't know how they can get mad. Like, you've been posting weekly updates for for as long as I can remember, about how we're doing on the campaign. All right, we are literally posting polls asking what they want the next map to be. I mean, we'd already decided it was Afghan, to be fair. But
Talon
like,
2-1 Winchester RTB to the carrier.
did you say RTB to the carrier?
Maybe.
Oh, you asshole. All right, fine. I'll fly back and cap it myself. It's all good. We'll get.
Carrier's closer than Afrikander.
A bit of power up. Make sure that I don't descend into the trees while I'm doing this. 3-7 Whiskey Delta. Where's Q? There it is. 8507. I don't know if that's right or not, but we'll try it. 62 kilometers. From where we are, that's not 62 kilometers. Yeah, it might be. That might actually be right. Dude, I fly that 60 kilometers and I'm... By the time I get back here with a Chinook that have recapped it, I'm better off just waiting for my gear to get here. Because I've got to fly back to base. I've got to fly back to a FOB, land this thing, get the XP that I've gained for this sortie,
Caliber contact.
and then fly back another 60 kilometers back here in the Chinook to cap it again. And just because we've knocked out their air force doesn't mean they still don't have helicopters. So yeah, we'll just have to sit around and wait for my gear to get back here. My DMs are blocked for some. So you never got that I sent you? I mean, I'll put it in public affairs. There you go. Are we friends? Oh, we are friends. Okay, well, in that case, you should have it then. Friend. Roger. Yeah, man, I think, like, if I've learned anything over the last year of helping you guys develop this place, is that people will bitch just to bitch. Like, their arguments aren't even arguments. You should do this because this server does it. Okay. But we're not that server. No, we're entirely different. On purpose. You should develop this map because you'll have because most of the player base has this map. Okay, that's a fair point. Yep, not gonna say otherwise. But that also means we get all the dickheads that have this map as well. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's like, oh yeah, playing on Persian Gulf or Syria. Yeah, we'd get loads of players playing on the server. Yeah, no doubt. But we'd also get a load of shitters. Like, you know what I mean? Those maps are popular with the shitters as well, and yeah, we don't want that. So, you know, Koala was deliberately picked because most people don't have it, and it's only people who are really invested in this kind of gameplay that we've developed that will buy it. Measured to the Vankaya group. Dude, how many times have I been humbled on this map? I've been humbled so many times by this map, by this mission. Like, that sortie we did with 122, where we took off from the carrier, we went down to Visdal to do some bombing, and we got there, and the weather wasn't anything like we were expecting. Couldn't see the range, couldn't do it low level. Like, massive helmet fire all the way back to the carrier, and then the carrier was broken. Like, this terrain just, yeah, I've been humbled by this mission so many times, man. I'm just gonna land. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Bit too much left pedal. Right, Vic's coming on. EPU is coming on, so we can power down the engines and save some fuel. Black Magic, hey, welcome to the stream, sir. How you doing? Opticraft tracking is a bitch, but Russian specialty. Yeah, man, they're really good at that stuff. It's probably why their stuff is so cheap in comparison to ours, right? Because they don't put all the fun gadgets in that we put into our kit, right? They just give it a basic heat seeking sensor, and that's about it. Yeah, might not always hit them, but they can spam a lot of it, you know. You mean this thing, Black Magic? Yeah, it's a nasty son of a bitch. And it can fire when it's on the move, so you know it's not even guaranteed to be in the same place when you come back to try and kill it.
Fixed wing. 9 o'clock. Searching.
Yeah, man. And then you've got this thing, the SA-15 M2. Like this thing is nothing like the SA-15s we've had in the past. The current Hill SA-15 is a nightmare. Like, it again can fire on the move. It's an absolute nightmare of a system. Which carrier group were you going to? It's only one carrier group. How did you mismeasure? I don't know. I'm not going to ask questions. Yeah, the crazy thing about about these guys is that you need to be obscenely high. I mean, that max at 50,000 feet. You know what I mean? I was at 38,000 feet in the F-16 earlier on, and I was falling out the sky. Like, like I couldn't maintain airspeed. That one's a bit more reasonable. I think the F-16 could do that one if I was a bit lighter, but yeah, it's nasty. Teddy's even further north. Really? So it is. Oh, I see what you've done. Okay, yeah, you were. Dude, what's this carrier group doing? Dude, what's the surface action group for the tower doing? It's like doing some weird musical chair shit. Sweaty and he's happy. Where's our music gone? Hmm. Do we have air defenses around here? Like, you know, shit that will actually shoot down helicopters? Like, part of me wants to just take take a tank from one of these FOBs and drive it north. But at the same time, it's like an insanely long distance for a tank off-road. 22s and 15s at that FOB you measure to. Ah. Yeah, but do we have anything that can shoot them down close by? Can't airlift one? Well, we could, but we need a Chinook. Which is kind of like the whole thing. Because I'm here, I've cleared this area out, but by the time I fly back to a FOB, pick a Chinook up, and then fly back, they'll have probably capped it again. So I'm kind of here stopping them from doing it. So I'm having to wait for McGee to get a little linear land and then spawn a Chinook for his own. Because I could just do it. I could just reslot now and just take off and fly there, but I'd lose the XP for clearing the zone, which I obviously don't want to do. So hence why I was just sitting on the ground waiting for something to happen.
Fixed wing. 8 o'clock. Searching.
When you coming back on the server anyway, Magic? Like you were on a few times and then you kind of just disappeared. When you coming back? We've almost finished this one. We're going to Afghan next, man. Oh, it's Caliber. Is Caliber is Caliber coming to our aid? No, he's doing search and rescue. God damn it. Plus he's a little far away. That sucks. Skimmer inbound. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Skimmer inbound, dude. Oh, that's great. Yeah, the Skimmer or Cap broadcast station. That's fine. I mean, how far is it going to get? No. No. I mean, in fairness, it's going quite a clip. No sound though. That sucks. Was he? Oh, maybe I missed it. You know, maybe he was on when I was asleep. Highly possible. Much. Don't crash, McGee. Don't fuck this up. You're on camera. Butter. Ah. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what Calabar's doing. Like, what? Did people really die all in this one area? Did all those people really die there? Or is he just gathering them up and putting them in one place? I've got no idea if that's actually going to do what I think it's going to do. You going to shoot? Come on, shoot. Come on, you know you want to. And it's out of ammo. Come on, shoot. Give us content. Actually, how far away is that? 60 miles. Dude, surely this has a longer range than 60 miles. Surely. I guess not. It's a GMLRS HE. I'm not entirely sure. Is that a HIMARS? Is this a HIMARS, guys? I don't know. 52 miles. You mean it's just out of range? Bastard. Well, there ain't no Scorpion tank, so I'm not going to try and move it because it'll just get bogged down somewhere, I reckon. How is our little Scorpion friend doing? The attack arms can do 186. So do we have any attack arms anyway? I saw one. I saw one on one of these FOBs. Got a Hawkseye down there. Dude, I saw one of them in one of these FOBs. There was any attack arms. I can't remember where I saw it though. Building one at that place. Not even going to try and pronounce it. Oh, you build. Oh, sweet, nice. Okay, that works. What's the range of a 105 won't reach it, will it? 30 miles? What's the range of a 105mm gun, guys? I'm being pinged. Who's pinging me? $15 nautical miles. Fuck. Okay. I joined that Discord, Indy. All right. McGee's in a Chinook and he's flying towards us. Now we just got to hope that he doesn't crash. Because he had a nasty habit of crashing those things. Sounds good, man. Well, once McGee caps his far up and I've got my XP, I need to go and take the dog for a walk. But oh, attack arms. There you go. All right. Add a target. I don't know exactly where it is in the zone, so I'm just going to assume it's somewhere in the middle. Radius of 1,500 yards, and we'll say lob 60. I don't know. I don't know how many. I don't know how many it can lob. And then we come back over here. Cinema. What? That's it? One missile? That's all you're gonna lob, you bastard! All that for one missile. I'm a little upset by that. I'm actually upset by that. I was expecting a huge rocket show. Never mind. All that work, and I get one missile out of it. Oh, oh! This launch, the launch. Is that missiles coming up to try and intercept this thing? Yes, it is. And that is the SA-22, my friends. Representing the RAF. Very nice. I approve. Like I say, I've just got to hope he. Like I say, you just got to hope that he doesn't crash. I'm actually a little annoyed by that. I was hoping it'd be like multiple launches, but I guess not. Like, how long does it take for this one to reload? whatever. So guys, obviously this is a FOB we've capped, right? So for those who don't know, these things obviously they're not around when we capture these zones, right? We have to build them. So this area that we're in, right? This is a FOB zone, right? So when McGee gets here, if he gets here, um, he'll land. We'll cap it so that it turns blue, like these guys have. And then he's got a crate on board, which will then literally build the FOB, and you can see it building in real time. It's pretty cool to watch. So we'll definitely give that a watch, let you guys see it. Who the hell's this? Wolfsheim. Yeah, it's pretty spectacular, and they're all randomly dynamic. So the design of this FOB, right, is different to say this FOB. And you can see the walls are all differently laid out. And then if we go even further back, that might be too far back. This one here, as you can see, that one's different again. Yeah, it's pretty badass. Like Heartbreaker, I don't know what he eats for breakfast in the morning, but whatever it is, he needs more of it because he seems to pull this shit out of his backside all the time. That one's different. Like it's insane. And you'll see when he gets here, if he gets here, hopefully he'll get here, that this one will be different. I don't know how many parts this has got. Indy, do we know how many parts this FOB's got? There's no way of saying, is there? Yeah. If no idea. It's all random. So even the number of pads we have is random, right? So okay. Yeah. So it's pretty wild. Like I say, he's almost here. Hopefully he'll land. I'm just pulling these here. He doesn't actually crash the Chinook all that often. It's just a couple of times we've been in this situation he has crashed. Almost, yeah. Thank God. Dude, you want to do the checklist? I'm quite happy for you to do the checklist, man. I bought the C-130 specifically for the multi-crew. I have got no interest in flying it solo. You know what I mean? Like the C-130 for me is going to be one of those aircraft that we have to plan in advance to fly. Like, okay, we're going to fly the C-130 today. Okay, where are we flying to? Where are we flying from? You know, like it's not just going to be one of those aircraft that I'm just going to jump in and fly. Definitely not. Like I bought it for the multi-crew. Yeah. Like if I just want to jump in and fly, I'll jump in an Apache, I'll jump in an F-18 or an F-16 or something like that. But the C-130, I think that demands a little bit more intent. You know what I mean? Like yeah, it's like for me, it's the same as jumping in Microsoft Flight Sim and flying an A320 or a 747 or something. It's not something you just do. You have to kind of do a little bit of planning beforehand. Especially in hostile airspace, yeah. Like yeah. All right, he's almost here. Should I be worried about that red smoke? I've not even looked at my Apache in so long. But just to avoid any incidents.
Rotor RPM low. Fixed wing. 9 o'clock. Searching.
Aircraft's armed.
I don't know where he is in relation to me, but I'm just going to get out of his way. That way he cannot blame me for any incidents. Is that saying? We'll plug in the power and get a load of altitude. Oh, dude, why is my FPS so bad? There you are. Right. Now we just wait for Miguel to do his stint. Come on. Come on, Miguel, get it down. They'll be closed by the time you get it on the ground. Sorry, Miguel. I'll not put you off anymore. Very nice. Very nice. So, there you go, capturing the zone. So if we get to a distance and then you guys can see the fort being built. I'll turn this off. Again, unobstructed view.
And safe. Miguel's brave in that he's staying on the ground. I would have taken off just to make sure I don't clip it.
You clear the zone? Okay. Okay, so 85% done on the capture. So the way that Miguel does it, guys, is he deploys the FARP and the capture team at the same time. Well, with like 10-15 seconds in between. So the FARP is already being built. Right, there's the capture. And the FARP should pop up any second now. Where was it? It's normally 10-15 seconds the way he does it. Come on. There it is. And it looks like it's a 2-pad FARP. There you go.
Fixed wing. 8 o'clock. Searching.
Very cool. Right, I can land now. Which way is the wind blowing? Right. And the build up was worth it in my opinion. It's always cool watching those FARPs build. It always blows my mind. But again, you know, if you look at the other FARPs that we looked at before, you'll see this one is completely different to the other ones that we've got on the map already. It's all random and yeah, it's really good. All right. Whoa, 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 whoa. Didn't we just listen to this? Or am I imagining it? Didn't we just listen to this not so long ago? Or whatever. And job done. Rox, you're talking about weeks, dude. Like, PD's almost done. A few days, yeah. You're talking about a few days to maybe a week if you're lucky. Like the way these guys are going. Um, like I'm not entirely sure how much we've got left to discover. I don't know if there's any more ISR to be done on this phase line. But once this phase line's finished, it's literally just the Russian fleet that's down here somewhere, and then that's it. We're off to Afghan. Like you're talking a week, maybe two. But yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm looking forward to it. It's been a long hard fight getting to this point, that's for sure. That looks sick. All right, let's take a screenshot of that. But very nice, very nice. Yeah, I can't look at the Chinook for too long, otherwise my frame start taking a dip. I can fly it without too much of a problem, but I can't look at it for some reason. Right, guys. Well, that's going to wrap it up. Hope you guys enjoy the stream. For those of you who've never seen Panther Den in action before, I hope you like what you see, and I hope you come and check it out if you've got cola. If not, hope to see you guys when we start the Afghanistan campaign. I'm going to have a look and see who I can palm you off. I mean, raid out to. Give me just a second. Here we got Right, well. I guess I'll send you off to Jock, who is flying, I guess it's the MiG-29 based on the image I've got here. So I'm going to send you off to Jocko. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. I appreciate all the support that you've given this stream. It's been a blast. I will be back maybe tomorrow, actually. I might be back tomorrow. If not, it'll certainly be Thursday. Training with Indy and the boys with CVW1. But until then, guys, catch you later. Take it easy. And I'll see you next time. Adios.